Monash was a big part of my life, both from an educational and a vocation perspective. It's an incredible accomplishment in establishing a world-class university. I'm immensely proud to be associated with it, and I think everybody who is associated with Monash in the 60 years should likely be immensely proud of what's been achieved.
Good afternoon, and depending where you are in the world, good evening or good morning. My name is Chris Davis. I am Deputy Dean External Engagement in the Faculty of Engineering, and I want to welcome you to this virtual celebration of our awards. I'll start by acknowledging the people of the Kulin Nations, on whose land I am today, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. But also wherever you are in this country or in the world, I acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands that you're on and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. Very different ceremony for us today, but as Angus Melbourne said earlier, we really need to be immensely proud of being part of this Faculty of Engineering. Past 2 years certainly have been very different for engineers, but one of the things that it has established is the world still needs engineers and needs more engineers, like you when you go out into your careers, or indeed some of our graduates are already at this award ceremony, but are already working. Engineers who are scaling up vaccine manufacture, engineers who are able to look at the ventilation and of buildings to mitigate against pandemic effects and virus travel. But first and foremost, this event is about our students and a celebration of their accomplishments and achievements. It's one of the favorite things that I do is get to celebrate student achievements. Next year, hopefully we can do that on campus in the flesh, but what this type of a ceremony allows us to do is reach much further, a bigger audience around the world, bring more people into this particular celebration ceremony. We'll go through, we'll acknowledge students and our industry partners and the academics and the people in the faculty who have supported them. But first of all, I'd like to introduce our Dean, Professor Elizabeth Croft, to address you. Elizabeth.
Thank you, Chris. And it is absolutely my pleasure. So I'm checking it, my video on.
It's good.
Okay. Yeah, all good. Thank you. It is absolutely my pleasure to welcome you to this very special event, the Faculty of Engineering Awards Ceremony for 2020 and 2021. We have come so far in the last 2 years through challenges that we had not previously conceived, and with a level of resilience and success that is nothing short of astounding. Over the last 2 years, we have seen our students grow from strength to strength in truly remarkable circumstances. Our clubs and teams have had success in numerous international competitions, despite being unable to leave their home for much of the competitive period, let alone travel overseas to compete. Against all expectations, our students' average marks have actually increased, a phenomenal result. We have seen you, our students, come together across time zones and countries to learn, discover, and connect. I am not pretending that it was easy, because it was not easy. But we come together tonight to recognize and to celebrate all that has been achieved over the past 2 difficult years. And I've always said that you, our students, are the best, the brightest, the smartest, the most beautiful, and the most handsome engineers on the planet. And now I can add to that, you are resilient, you are adaptable, you have true grit and amazing capabilities. And over the last 2 years, you have done what it takes in exceptional circumstances to get the job done. You've adapted to so many challenges while studying here in Melbourne and overseas, and while doing so, you have just had some fantastic outcomes. And against all of that background, it may be a little bit incredible that I have more good news to share with you, but I do. We have recently had a number of new initiatives and resources come online with more to follow. The Monash Makerspace is up and running, providing both a permanent home to some of our clubs and teams and also a flexible, accessible space to make, break, and create. This space is available to all of our staff, students, and the wider Monash community, and is equipped with everything you might need to create a brighter future. We have also launched our Monash Robotics Facility, home to human-centered robotics researcher. Here we fuse human-centered design and embedded machine intelligence. Our researchers are integrating robotics technology with next-generation manufacturing, rehabilitation, agriculture, medicine, and health in our homes and our communities, in our industries. Monash Engineering is now one of the best places in the world to undertake this research. And if you are not familiar with what we can do here, please get in touch because we do love to show off. One of the very exciting developments to look forward to is the launch of our Monash Smart Manufacturing Hub. This initiative, partly funded by the Victorian government, is designed to make it even easier to collaborate on campus. We have dedicated space for startups, for industry partners, for students working on industry challenges. We also have the latest technology in AI, data visualization, computation, and digital twinning, so that you can use our facility to find out what works before you sink resources into real-life large pilot scale testing. And all of these new resources are further supported by the Makerspace and the Generator, the Monash Startup Hub, where all things entrepreneurial get support to make the leap from idea to reality. The Monash Smart Manufacturing Hub has been designed for you, for students, for our future CEOs, for our industry partners. Please ask Chris Davis, our host this evening, how you can get involved. I also have some exciting news to share. Just yesterday, we received approval to deliver a new format of PhD, the Industry PhD. This is an industrial doctoral program designed for people who are already working in industry, with industry, or for those who have an entrepreneurial idea that they want to explore commercializing. Critically, the research components of this doctorate move at the pace and the flow of industry rather than of the traditional university PhD. And we also have new master's courses available, the Masters of Professional Engineering, where you can major in chemical, civil, electrical, materials, or mechanical engineering with generous merit-based scholarships for international students. Our co-op program continues to expand. Not even 6 lockdowns can stop it. In the Monash Engineering Cooperative Education Program, we have complete paid internships with industry partners. This program has been designed with maximum flexibility. Placements can be 3 or 6 or 12 months and can start at different times throughout the year. The administration is simple. The students are brilliant. The students are very brilliant. And the feedback is the most positive I have ever seen for this type of program. And I have over 30 years of experience in these programs from working in North America. 100% of our industry partners would like to invite their co-op student back. 100% plan to use the program again and connect with another co-op student. And 100% would recommend it to their peers and collaborators. Many of our students continue to work casually for their employer over holidays or part-time once their placement is ended, and we have many going on to full-time positions on graduation. If you work in engineering and you have not yet taken a co-op student, you are really missing out. Reach out to our team today and we will help you find your perfect match. Earlier this year, Monash released our strategic plan, Impact 2030. In it, we made a public commitment to meeting 3 global challenges: climate action, geopolitical security, and thriving communities. These 3 challenges rely on engineers. On this call today, we have engineers, current and future, who are leading this change. thank you to all of our partners who are generously supporting our students through these awards. Your support means so much to all of us. I also encourage you to take the time to connect with the students who have won the awards you have supported, because often it is your friendship, mentoring, and advice that is worth just as much as the formal recognition and prize. And on that note, I hand back to our MC, Professor Chris Davis, to begin the awards ceremony. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for those inspiring words. You can see that we're really excited about what we've been able to achieve, and we've put things in train to achieve even more for this faculty. It's just so, I'm so excited to be a part of this faculty. So we're going to move now to the award component. So what we'll do for each award, we've got a little piece of information about the award, and then videos from students from the award winners. So the first award is the Clive Weeks Award, the Clive Weeks Leadership Scholarship Award. It's awarded to students in the Engineering Leadership Program based on academic achievement. The students have had the opportunity to be mentored by Clive. Clive was one of our first engineering graduates, and he's always been a strong supporter of the faculty, and most expressed through this award. So the winners, Emma Zishki and Joseph Darling. We've got a short video from them.
Hello everyone, I would like to give a huge thank you to Clive Weeks, the donor of my scholarship, and I would also like to congratulate everyone else here tonight who is celebrating their achievements.
Good evening all. It's a shame we all can't be there in person tonight, but I'd just like to say thank you to Clive Weeks for his generous donation and the Engineering Leadership Program for allowing me to receive the scholarship.
Thank you to both students, and a big thanks to Clive for his unwavering support over many years. Similarly, Dr. C.M. Tay offers a scholarship for leadership and has supported the faculty for many years. The C.M. Tay Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a student with exceptional communication skills, studying in engineering, and is a participant in the Engineering Leadership Program. Omar Tay is the winner of is the awardee for the Leadership Scholarship. I shouldn't say winner. For 2021. Unfortunately, we weren't able to secure a video from Omar in time for this presentation, but my congratulations to Omar, and thanks and gratitude to Dr. Tay for providing the scholarship. So the next scholarship, Nick Apostolides Community Leadership Scholarship, awarded to an engineering undergraduate student who, again, in the leadership space, has demonstrated that drive and that initiative to excel and succeed. Kylie Chan is the awardee for 2021 of the Nick Apostolides Community Leadership Scholarship. Again, Kylie was not able to provide us with a video in time. So moving on to the next leadership award, the Transurban Industry Leadership Scholarship. So Transurban, large company, well known in Australia and around the world. Transurban Industry Leadership Scholarship awarded to students who have demonstrated academic achievement. And for 2020, Toby Scher and Elizabeth Papapetru, and short videos from them.
Hi, my name is Toby, and I'm a recent recipient of the Transurban Industry Leaders Scholarship. I just wanted to give a quick thank you and shout out to Transurban for sponsoring the award. As a person who's been working in infrastructure for the past few years now, it's been incredible to see some of Transurban's ongoing projects develop, as well as look at their future pipeline of works into how it can shape not only Victoria, but also Australia's infrastructure future. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Transurban for this incredible opportunity. Thank you so much to Transurban for this incredible opportunity. This scholarship has been such a privilege, personally, professionally, and of course financially as well. It's also acted as a great source of inspiration for my continued dedication to my studies, so thank you.
And thank you to Toby and Elizabeth, and thanks to Transurban as well for making it possible for the two awardees to pursue their studies. Moving on to Engineers Australia, the EA Graduate Award. So every year, Engineers Australia recognises those who will join the engineering profession and contribute to its future through. So Engineers Australia is split up into a series of colleges, discipline colleges, and for each of the colleges, a graduate engineer award is awarded. So we have Zara Fitzgerald for the Monash University Graduate Award, Benjamin Cressall for the Civil College National Graduate Award, Leora Jane Good for the Environmental National Graduate Award, and Rebecca May and Ong for the Chemical Engineering National Graduate Award. Videos from Zara, Ben and Rebecca to follow.
Thank you to Engineers Australia for this award, and thank you to Monash for all the opportunities to learn that I've had whilst at university.
I'd like to thank the award sponsor, Engineers Australia, for presenting me with this award, and I'd like to thank my parents for their continual and ongoing support while I was completing my degree.
Thank you. I feel so honoured and grateful to receive this award. I'd like to say thank you to Monash University, the engineering faculty for nominating me for it and for supporting me throughout my degree, and also to the Engineers Australia Chemical College for selecting me for it. Thank you.
So thank you to our students and thank you to Engineers Australia. Engineers Australia, as some of you know, is our peak body. All of our students, once they graduate, are qualified, competent engineers. Engineers Australia, they accredit the course, and as an effect of that accreditation, our engineering students can work in reciprocal countries around the world, much as parents don't want them to leave home. The next award is another Engineers Australia award, the Young Engineers Australia Case Competition. So it's a competition where teams work on a problem in a very short time frame to provide a deliverable. This year, the engineering competition was one that addressed climate change issues, mitigation strategies, and the Monash team, Sniff, were the YEA Case Competition 2021 national champions, and the team were Eileen Lee, Ivan Trak, Justin Cheng, and Jie Zhou. Short video from them.
Hi everyone, we're truly honoured to be recognised for winning the YEA Case Competition.
We'd like to thank all the sponsors for making tonight possible.
And a special thank you to Engineers Australia for creating this platform.
Especially for young professionals like us to explore our creativity in combating climate change in engineering.
Thank you to Team Sniff, and thanks to Engineers Australia for providing us with that award. The next award is the Ventia Scholarship for Women in Engineering, and it is awarded to support talented female students to access tertiary education and development opportunities. Two awardees, one Serena James, who we don't have a video from, the other Carla Thompson.
I'd like to thank Ventia for supporting students like me in the path to success. It's definitely very motivating to have a company relating to your discipline assist you in achieving your best.
So as a faculty, we know that we need to do more in the equity and the diversity space. We're very grateful for sponsors of awards for women in engineering. And the next one, in fact, is from our Alumni. So the Female Leaders Alumni Monash Engineering Scholarship, which is a bit of a mouthful, but FLAMES is the acronym, provides financial support to a female student and mentoring. So this is a group of our alumni, our women alumni have got together to provide this scholarship, provide financial and mentoring support to a female student. And Charmaine Chin is the awardee.
I'd like to thank the Flames Network for such an amazing scholarship, and I'm so grateful and excited to be part of a network with such supportive and established alumni in the engineering industry.
Thank you, Charmaine, and thanks to the Flames Network, the Flames group as well. Strong supporters of the faculty engaged in the scholarship space, mentoring, but also giving back in other ways to the faculty through advice to the dean and to the faculty executive. The next award is Cameron Roberts Memorial Scholarship, established in memory of Cameron, who was a highly valued member of the Transurban finance team and who passed away in 2015. The award for 2020 is to Riley Smart.
I would like to thank Transurban for the support that I've received from the Cameron Roberts Memorial Scholarship. This has been instrumental to my growth over the past 2 years. I hope to soon join a company like Transurban and, similar to Cameron, make a real impact upon my friends and colleagues.
It's great to hear from our students wanting to make an impact and thinking ahead to their profession as well. So thank you, Riley, and thank you to Transurban for the scholarship. The next scholarship is the Jenkins Family Follow Your Dream Bursary, and the name of the award, the name of the bursary says it all, really. It recognises the educational opportunity that David Jenkins' parents did not have, and really to benefit others in the same circumstances. So the awardee this year is Ramalia Tamilji Ranasinghe, and we have a short video from Ramalia.
Hello, I'm Ramalia Ranasinghe, the recipient of the 2021 Follow Your Dreams Bursary Award. I would like to humbly thank the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering for honoring me with this award. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Jenkins family for their generosity.
Indeed, thank you to the Jenkins family, and thank you, Ramalia. So we are going to take a little bit of a deviation now and look at we have a short video of how our teaching experiences changed, how the experience changed for students and staff members during the pandemic, so during lockdowns. And as Elizabeth mentioned earlier, despite the challenges that our students faced, we were able to come up with ways of interacting remotely from the academic side of the house, but also students themselves devising new ways of interacting, new ways of engaging with peers and with our lecturers and teaching assistants. And so we've got a short video that gives you a bit of a flavour of that for our guests, parents, sponsors who were not participants in the learning environment, just to give you a bit of an idea of what that was like over the past couple of years.
We just pour it into our filter here, which is pebbles on the top, and it's got a layer of sand and then a layer of charcoal, and it just slowly drip through that, as you will see.
Throughout this project, we were able to develop our critical thinking, designing, and chemical engineering skill. While we faced some challenge while doing this project, however, through this we were able to build upon our teamwork skill.
That's awesome. I have not seen a simulation like that before, so that's super cool. And yeah, I really like your filter too. So well done, guys.
This is awesome. I've never seen that simulation and that initiative that you've taken, Job. I'm so happy I've seen it. I'm very lucky.
Hi, I'm Phil. And I'm Jim.
we had some professional staff able to attend our workshops, build it, and then provide them a video detailing what our staff did.
And behind Joanne and I are 9 students running their process control lab. You say, what? I don't see any students. That's because today all the students that are running the control lab are at Monash, Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur, but they're running their lab right now.
Exactly the same experience for any student anywhere in the world, all at the same time.
We gave our talks. If you have a look on the recording, you'll see us answering the questions verbally back to the students.
So I do have a question here from a student. Is mechatronics considered traditional? If not, is it covered by the EA?
Part 1, I think we can all say that we learned a lot from the individual process of building treatment plant, to research skills, to how to organize ourselves.
So that's just a bit of a taste of what it was like in the learning environment. It really pushed us to think how to do things differently as academic stuff. And you know, I'm so proud of my colleagues who had to change very, very quickly to re-engineer their courses and their delivery. I'm also proud of the students, because coming up with solutions when you haven't got a lot of resources available. So, you know, you saw people there who are basically working in their home environment, that's the essence of engineering. So when you've got limited resources and you can still come up with a viable solution, that is just fabulous to see. And as Elizabeth said, marks went up, which surprised everybody. But it's just testament to the resilience of the students and the resilience of the staff as well to work in this new environment. And there are things that we learned over the last 2 years that we're going to take forward through our courses and continue as part of the delivery. So moving back to the awards now, the next award is the Ian Palmier Material Science and Engineering Final Year Award. So Ian was founding head of department for materials engineering, right from the early days in 1970 until 1991. Ian became an officer of the Order of Australia in 1993 for his services to material science and engineering. Over that period, he was Deputy Vice Chancellor whilst being head of department, which is a very unusual thing. This award honours academic excellence, and I still see Ian very occasionally around the place. I would encourage the awardee to get in touch with Ian as well. So the awardee for 2020-2021 is Fangmei Jing Wang, and a short video.
I'm so grateful for giving me this award. It's really a fortunate moment for me. The prize extremely acknowledges my work, and I appreciate all for helping and supporting me during my undergraduate journey. Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks to Ian for not only for the award, but for everything you've given to Monash, and for still turning up for work as an emeritus professor. The next award is an award that acknowledges our partnership with Woodside. The Woodside partnership is now one of our longest standing and certainly one of our more sizable partnerships. Started with the Future Lab, which is what's acknowledged in the award here. So materials and computer science or data science has now grown into energy, and one of our very newest buildings on campus is named for the Woodside partnership. So the Future Lab award is awarded to Thomas Whitehead.
It's an honour to be receiving the Woodside Future Lab Award. I'd like to thank the Materials Department, including the lecturers and tutors, as well as the Woodside Future Lab for supporting this award.
And the Future Lab is one of the innovative ways in which we engage with industry. So the Future Lab is actually at Monash. It's a Woodside sponsored lab, but it's a place where engineers from Woodside can come, get out of their day job and actually explore, for example, 3D printing or data science, the kind of problems that have been niggling away at them, but they've not had time to address in their operational day-to-day activity. So they come and learn from our researchers, our academic staff, but also our academic staff learn from them, and you know, that's where you get great synergy with industry partners. The next award similarly acknowledges an industry partnership, and this is the Infracore Consulting Award. I'm just waiting for the slide to flick. Thank you, Hayden. So the Infracore Consulting Award, sponsored by Infracore, is awarded to Sophie Ann Armstrong for 2021.
Good evening, my name is Sophie Armstrong and I am a Materials Engineering and Biomed graduate. I'd like to thank Infracore Consulting for this award and also acknowledge my supervisors and peers for their support. Thank you.
And I echo my thanks to Infracore, and thank you, Sophie, as well. So now we're back to, I guess, what I'd call the more personal awards. Bronwyn Adams and Karen Hapgood Award is the next award. It's awarded to highest achieving women undergraduates in chemical engineering. And Bronwyn was the first woman to graduate in chemical engineering at Monash. And Karen was the first woman to be head of department for chemical engineering. And this award reflects their joint commitment to women in engineering. The award for this year, or sorry, for the last 2 years, go to Samantha Lanby and Marisa DeFrancesco.
I would like to thank Professor Karen Hapgood for sponsoring and creating this award. I'm extremely grateful to Professor Karen Hapgood and Bronwyn Adams for paving the way for women to have a positive impact on their society as chemical engineers. I would also like to thank Professor Mark Banasak Hull and the entire chemical engineering faculty for providing me with a fantastic education.
Hello everyone, good evening everyone. My name is Marissa and I would just like to give a big thank you to Professor Jill Gardner, Layla Hussain and my research partner Pat Tijar, as well as to Professor Karen Hapgood for the Inspiring and Empowering Award. Thank you.
That's great to hear. And I have my thanks to Bronwyn and Karen. Karen Hapgood is now Dean of Engineering, Science and Engineering at Deakin University. Another chemical engineering award. In 1991, Department of Chemical Engineering as it was, Chemical and Biological Engineering as it now is, instituted the Owen Potter Award in recognition of the contribution of its foundation professor, Owen Potter, to the department and to the profession in Australia. We still have staff here who worked with Owen and have very fond memories of working with Owen. The awards for students that achieved academic excellence, and again, for the 2 years, Thomas Coyle and Nicholas Tam, and we have a video from Thomas.
Thank you, Monash, for the Owen Porter Award for Chemical Engineering Excellence. I am really lucky that I got the chance to study chemical engineering in Monash, and I'm really grateful to the lecturers and friends who made it the fantastic experience that it was.
And thank you to Thomas and to the department. The next award is the Yong Che Biao Memorial Award. awarded annually to the student achieving the highest overall marks in the third year of the Bachelor of Chemical Engineering. And this award is to Gav Bardwaj.
Hi everyone, my name is Gaurav Bharadwaj and I'm the awardee for Yongshir Biao Memorial Award for 2021. I would like to thank the Chemical and Biological Engineering Department along with the family of late Yongshir Biao, in whose memory this award was created. This award has been a strong representation for my passion in chemical engineering, and I'm sincerely thankful for all.
Thank you to the family and thank you to Gav. And what Gav won't have told you is he was a member, or he is a member, of the Monash carbon capture team that recently won a share in the Elon Musk sponsored X Prize. So the team won $250,000 US to develop a pilot carbon capture device. The team was only established in April this year, so it's a fantastic achievement for that team, and in fact is emblematic of the achievements of all of our student teams. They're all high achieving and student teams. So thank you to the family and thank you to Gav. Excuse me. So now moving on to our next award. The next award is the Graham Beard Memorial Prize, awarded to a student in electrical and computer systems engineering who's completed their level 4 of the course and achieved academic excellence. Graham Beard, one of the earliest members of the department. If you actually, now that you're able to come in to the faculty, you'll be able to see the Graham Beard Museum, in fact, of electrical computer systems equipment. So the award for 2021 is to Richard Yan, from whom we were not able to secure a video. So congratulations to Richard and thank you to the department. Moving on to the next award, Doug Lampard Electrical Engineering Research Prize. Professor Lampard was the foundation chair for electrical engineering at Monash. So in the mid-60s, came from University of New South Wales to Monash to set up the department. So this award is named for him. It's awarded for an outstanding PhD thesis in electrical and computer systems engineering. And the award goes to Fan Wu.
Thank you for the award. I'm honored to receive the Best Thesis Prize in our department. I would like to thank Professor Mehmet Yus for supervising and our faculty for providing the excellent research environments during my PhD.
Thank you, Fan, and thank you for the department. The next award is the Oz IMM, Institute of Mining and Metallurgy, Education Endowment Fund Scholarship, which is provided to support, providing support and exemplary professional development opportunities to enable a student to complete their studies and embark on a successful career in the mining industry. And the award is to Paul Murdoch.
Hey, I'd just like to thank the Australian Institute of Mining and Metallurgy for including me in the EEF. It's a really generous scholarship and it included a trip to Tasmania between lockdowns, which was great. So thanks to them and to Monash. Cheers.
It's pretty fast moving to get a trip to Tasmania between lockdowns. So congratulations to Paul and our thanks, our gratitude to Oz IMM for that scholarship. So that's the end of the award presentations and the videos from students. And really, you know, it illustrates a couple of things. The support for our students from a whole variety of organizations, from our partners, from the departments honouring foundation professors, former staff, and in fact graduates, from organisations honouring people who are important to them, and really I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of those sponsors and donors and supporters. industry, students, families, for supporting our students. You can see through these videos that support means so much in so many different ways to the recipients, and they're all very honoured to have received those awards and scholarships. I want to thank the audience. I want to thank our students for participating, but also want to thank family members as well. You know, it's rare that you get a bit of an insight into what your student family members are doing. I hope we've been able to provide a little bit of that. When we're on campus, it's easier to walk around and have a look, but the video in the middle will have given you something of the flavour of what teaching and learning has been like for students and staff over the past couple of years. I do want to thank you. It's my privilege to be part of the journey with the young people here, but also throughout the faculty. It's a real honour to be part of that journey, to be an academic, to teach people and then see what they achieve once they've left this place. So thank you very much for joining the virtual award. Again, it's great to be able to celebrate the hard work and the dedication of our students. I also want to thank a few people, Hayden, who's been on the tech, and Sonia, who corralled everybody, organised all of this, organised the videos that you've seen, put everything together in a masterful way. We're going to conclude with a photo reel of Monash Engineering in 2021 and a couple of reflections from our two of our alumni, Dr. Peter Rogers and Lucia Cade, remembering that this is actually the 60th year of this faculty. So the faculty was established in 1961 with only slightly more staff than students. We've now grown in so many different ways. We are very proud of the achievements of this faculty, and we see that going from success to success. And with students like we've seen this evening, that's going to happen. We're so privileged and proud to have been associated with these students. So thank you very much. Thank you to our sponsors once again, whose logos and names you see here, and good night. Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching.
I'm actually really proud of the fact that Monash Engineering has just blossomed so much, and I'm super proud of the fact that it remains one of the top engineering schools. Coming back, it's amazing. The architecture, for one, is so much better, but the buzz of the people is still here.
Sir John Monash is very important to this university, which is named after him. He was an engineer. When I come through Monash Engineering now, I see all of the new buildings and I marvel at them, but I also feel at home because they've grown up around me